e melhor digestão, in my opinion.
Nice, nice. Yes, I've heard of this benefits of vegetarianism. I don't know if there is a research to prove that benefits. Maybe so. Luis, what about you? What do you think?
Well, in one hand, you can balance your diet for everyday task because we know that if we eat a very rich carbohydrate, fibers is very dangerous for our health, like the fat in our food is very dangerous as well. So I think it's an option, but not fully uh, vegetarianism, But I think that's when you can balance the two styles of food is you have a lot of benefits for your life.
Nice, nice. Do you know any other benefits uh beyond what Lucas told us?
Sincerely, no.
Me neither. That's why I'm asking. Genevieve, what about you? Do you think it's a healthy lifestyle choice?
Okay, um, I'm not vegetarian. Uh, I I think it's not a health lifestyle choice because the body needs protein and others vitamins in from the meat, and the people needs supplement these needs in using supplement, using uh, or or medicines for this.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Genevieve. Let's go to question two, guys. Have you ever tried a vegetarian diet? If so, what was your experience like, Lucas?
No, but I incorporate it into my daily life because I am very curious when it's come to foods. For example, last week I had juice made from green leaves, folhas verdes, with orange juice. And I try a vegan burger, aquele hambúrguer que tem a foto da Anitta, eu esqueci do que é feito. And the milk made with melon sweets and something not so healthy as coxinha de jaca.
Oh, I love coxinha de jaca. I didn't know that there was a hamburger with Anita's face.
Nunca viu?
No.
Eu
Oh,
esqueci.
the brand Burger King?
Não, não. É uma empresa que faz produtos assim, veganos. Daí ela se tornou sócia, mas daí ela foi a garota propaganda. Eu esqueci o nome da empresa, mas eu peguei assim por curiosidade, sabe?
I didn't know that. Good to know. Nice, nice. And what do you thought about the vegan burger? Did you like it?
Não. Não.
Oh my God, yes. I think when people are already used to eating vegetarian or vegan diets, they have a more sensitive paladar. So I think I am just taking this from my own mind, my own perspective. So they are more sensitive to sense um, to taste food. I have a
Yeah.
friend who is a vegetarian and he knows if you are a vegetarian or not because of your smell. Because he senses your smell and he knows that you eat food because of your sweat.
Yeah.
Entendeu?
Yeah. Yes. Agree. In my opinion, vegan food is a little sweet.
Mm,
Tá?
yes, nice. Maybe. All right, guys. Thank you, Lucas. Luis, what about you? Have you ever tried a vegetarian or vegan diet?
No, no, a diet, no, but I tried some foods and I didn't like no one because for me it's very hard because I grew up in a farm, you know. So with me, for me, it's very strange. By the way, it's very strange. You eat some foods from the supermarket, you know. You can see the difference. For instance, the milk when I was a child is very different the milk that we drink today.
Really?
Yes, yes, because in the past, you bought the leite, milk em saquinho e você esquentava, fervia. But now it's very different, the taste and this kind of things, you know. When you grew up in the countryside, the food is much more tasteful than now than the foods in the supermarket, for instance, nowadays.
Do you remember? Oh, did my connection just fall? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
It's because my screen froze. Do you remember the difference in taste between the chicken from countryside and chicken from the supermarket?
Yes, yes, it's
It's
very
also
different.
different?
Yes, you can compare by yourself chocolate nowadays. It's very different the taste of chocolate nowadays. For instance, chocolate handmade from the south of Brazil is very different. So nowadays you have a lack of flavor, you know. And
Yes.
for me, this diet and the vegan foods like the same, you know. It's just a makeup of foods. Okay, it's health, pretty cool for your everyday life, but I think the taste of the is very different.
Nice. I've never thought about this, but makes sense. Thank you, Luis. Genevieve, what about you?
Um, my case, I never try um, vegetarian diet. I love burger. I love milk and all the derivatives for of milk, barbecue, and it's so it's so I love it. I love it, and for me, try vegetarian diet never passed for my mind.
You told me once that you have kids, right? Have your kids ever felt how can I say that? Have your kids ever ask you to not eat meat? For example, I heard from some people that has kids that their kids from out of nowhere wanted to stop eating meat because they didn't like the taste, even though the parents eat meat regularly. Entendeu a pergunta?
Yeah, the daily. My son love meat, eggs. But I have a little daughter dislike eggs, but eat meat or beef, and
Yes.
my family likes a lot proteins, animal proteins.
Nice, nice. All right, guys, question number 3. What do you think are the biggest challenges of being vegetarian, Lucas?
For me, the biggest challenging could be initial adaptation of finding good option in restaurants or finding substitutions for what I use it or to eat with something vegan in the beginning, where that vegetarian products are very expensive. You would have to learning how to make them at home. That's it.
Yes, I keep asking myself, how do vegan people, vegetarian I think not, but vegan people eat? Because I feel like every meal I have is based on an animal protein, and I could not imagine these meals without this protein, and the taste is very different. So I keep following these YouTubers that do and teach you how to do at home vegan food, and it seems delicious, but I'm not sure if the taste is good, you know? Luis, what about you? What do you think?
Well, I think the challenge, I think the main challenge is feeling some kind of strong, because when, for in my personal experience, when I don't eat animal protein, I feel a little bit weak, you know. So yes, yes. For instance, I like to wake up. My breakfast is usually eggs and bacon, and I love to eat meat. My wife likes to balance our everyday food, but once in a day, I need to have a little bit of slice of meat, uh, beef or hamburger, but I need every day meat. But I think the biggest challenge is feeling strong.
Makes sense, makes sense. I feel that when I don't eat carbs because I need the energy, and I don't know if that's a condition of mine, but I feel very weak and my head hurts, so I have to eat bread every day or something with carbs. Janimis, what about you?
Uh, For me, the mainly challenge is find a good food because it's hard for find these products and an affordable price because it's so expensive. Um, but it's a great challenge for the people's the health food or vegetarian food is more expensive than a normal food.
Yes,
It's it's
sorry.
gourmet.
What?
It's a gourmetização for
Yes. The
food.
food that goes to the supermarket and that is processed, I think is more expensive. But if you eat natural, like only fruits and vegetables, I think it's cheaper, not? Because you're not gonna buy food from the supermarket.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go to question number 4. How do you feel about plant-based meat alternatives? Have you ever tried one? Lucas, you told us that you tried a vegan burger and it was not good. Any
Uh,
other meat that you've tried?
sorry, I don't understand the question.
Any other meat
Em
that
português,
is
please.
plant-based? Alguma outra carne que é vegana que você provou?
Uh,
Carne vegana.
no,
Only the
no,
burger.
no. Including the burger que eu mencionei na pergunta anterior, é da Fazenda do Futuro, o nome. Fazenda do
Oh, I've
Futuro.
heard of that.
Yes, the price of one burger is enough to buy five no vegan burgers.
Really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought this burger was good because the propaganda around this brand is very high, you know?
Queria falar em inglês, mas é uma facada no coração. Comprar, comprar. Yeah. Come on. The question for I think they are a good option for those you miss the flavor and the texture of meat. I have tried, conforme tinha falado, and some are quite realistic, but I have this slight sweet taste. Ugh. No.
Do you buy this meat frozen and you do at home? Or did you buy this hamburger at a store and it was already ready to eat?
Sorry, I don't understand.
No problem. Você comprou o hambúrguer congelado, tipo só a carne de hambúrguer ele fez em casa, ou você foi numa loja e comprou o hambúrguer pronto pra comer ali na hora?
Eu testei as duas, porque eu comprei congelado, falei, nossa, que ruim. Eu falei, será que é eu que fiz errado? Daí eu comprei para ver, comprei pronto. Mas realmente não,
Não, não é muito bom,
não,
né?
não foi.
All right, thank you, Lucas. Luis, what about you? How do you feel about plant-based meat alternatives?
Well, I'm very clear with about this question. I don't like. I tried once, and for me was with a lack of taste and poorly poorly with nutrients, I think. But I didn't like, and I tried once a vegan burger, and I tried a hot dog vegan, and I didn't like. The
Hot
taste
dog
was not
vegan.
good. Yes, I was in some kind of hippie thing, and I tried, and I didn't like.
You guys are making me not want to try this because I've never tried vegetarian food and plant-based meat. I don't think I'm gonna try it.
But try it. It's interesting. Yes.
Nice, yeah. Vale a pena, né? Jeremias, what about you?
In my case, I never tried this food.
And do you want to? Are you
No,
curious?
no.
All right. Okay, guys, question number 5. Do you believe that vegetarianism is better for the environment? Why or why not, Lucas?
For me, yes, because uh, meat production consumes a lot of resources, such as water and land, in addition to contributing to deforestation and the greenhouse gas oh God, emissão de gases de efeito estufa. Isso que eu quis dizer. Reducing meat consumptions can help reduce environment impacts, in my opinion. De acordo com o que eu pesquisei também.
For sure. There's a lot of water involved in the production of meat and the waste that is produced when you have oh my God, how can I say that? Ah, quando eu estava na faculdade, eu trabalhava com análise de água de gado de corte e gado de leite, do efluente que é gerado nesses locais. Esqueci o nome. Abatedouro. Abatedouro por causa de gado de corte. And the sewage. Sewage is the name of esgoto. I forgot how to type that. Sewage. I think it's like this. And the sewage has the highest rate of organic matter, matéria orgânica, that contributes to the pollution of rivers and the ocean. So yes, it's a downside of producing meat. Luis, what about you? Anything to add to the list that Lucas told us?
I don't know. I don't know this topic. I only like to eat meat, and I will try to care more about in the future. But I will make a research about the the impact of the meat creation, the bovine. Vou fazer uma pesquisa sobre agricultura, sobre o impacto da agropecuária na natureza. Vou procurar os dados aqui.
Luis is the data, guys. He doesn't emit any opinions without having the data,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
All right. But yes, I remember in college I graduated in environmental engineering, and we entered the college with the thought that we are gonna save the planet by economizando water from our baths and separando lixo. And then we realized that we cannot do a lot of change just by doing this, and the real bad guys are the industry and, you know, so the production of meat included. Desculpa pelo mau vocabulário, hoje eu tô meio travada no inglês, gente. Mas bora lá. James, what about you? Do you believe vegetarianism is better for the environment?
Depends, because I agree, and the livestock produce a lot of gas that increase the greenhouse effect, and the consumes a lot of resource for maintain the animals, and the cost of energetic cost is high. But for produce agro, we had the problem about agrotoxicals, and it's not good because it's bad for our health, and it's bad for the environment. Polui rio, enfim. It's not the comparison is not good, because we had the problems in two hands.
We cannot just switch from a non-vegetarian diet to a vegetarian diet hoping to save the planet, you know, because they both have bad sizes, right?
Yeah.
Got it. All right, guys. Question number 6. What are some common misconceptions people have about vegetarians? I think here we don't have a vegetarian to contribute with this question. Lucas, you did your research. Do you have anything to say about this question?
Eu estava pesquisando, eu achei muito engraçado que as pessoas acham. Vamos lá. Some people think that vegetarians only eat salads or that their diet
Your
is
microphone is very bad. Can you please turn off and on again so we can see if it gets better?
Can you hear?
Yes.
Yes. Tá. 1 second, please. Yeah. Some people think that vegetarians only eat salads or that their diet is automatically helps. Others believe that it is impossible to gain a muscle mass without meat, which is not true. That's it.
Yes, that's a good point. But you have to adapt a lot, in my opinion, to grown muscles, for example, because you don't have a good source of protein other than whey protein based on plants, you know, whey protein from ervilha or something like that I've heard.
Yeah, tem alguns piores, viu? O que eu pesquisei foi os menos piores. Tinha pessoas que achavam que equívocos, né? Um grave equívoco que as pessoas vegetarianas não sofriam de doenças, vivia mais de 100 anos, que não é verdade também, né?
Yes, you can have a bad diet and be a vegetarian.
Yeah,
You can eat a lot of oil and fat and still be a
yeah,
vegetarian.
yeah,
Nice,
good point.
nice. Luis, anything to add?
No, nothing to add because I never thought about vegetarianism and vegan, this kind of things, but it's cool to know new things.
Do you have anyone in your family or in your group of friends that is vegetarian?
Unlike friends, when you have a friend who can't come to your barbecue on the Sunday, he automatically is
Oh my
excluded of your
God.
group. It's serious.
Oh, these last days I was kidding with my boyfriend. He really loves barbecue. And I said, "Oh, I think I'm gonna stop buying meat here so we can try vegetarian food," as a joke. And he was very mad. He was like, I don't know. He did a face that I cannot explain, but he for a second thought that I was telling the truth. Uh, Genemis, what about you? Question number 6. Do you have any common misconception to add to the list?
I don't know. I I don't know anything vegetarian.
You don't know any people who are vegetarian in your
No,
group of friends or family? Yeah, so it's hard
no.
to know when
I
you.
I have a friend. He's an investor in a startup about vegetarian food for dogs,
Huh?
and yeah, it's crazy, but is is very good for he because the people bought this food is the millionaires people,
Oh my
and
God.
it's a gourmetização for food dog foods.
Yes, that's so weird. And it's ironic because ração for dogs are almost, I don't know, I cannot say 100%, but a lot of the percentage of ração is based on protein. So
Yeah,
weird, but good to know. When I become a millionaire, I'm gonna start buying vegetarian dog food. All right, guys, question number 7. Do you think it's easier to be a vegetarian today than it was in the past, and why? Lucas.
Can you hear?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Uh, for me, yes. Today there are more options for vegetarian food, restaurants, and information on how to maintain a balanced diet. In addition, there is more, oh God, oh God, sh- conscientization about the benefits of diet. However, if you are referring to the financial, I should certainly not.
Why? Do you think it's more expensive to eat a vegetarian diet?
Sorry, don't stand the English.
Você acha que é mais caro comer uma dieta vegetariana do que uma dieta?
Oh God. Of course, of course.
Really?
Yeah, se você olhar nos supermercados, sei lá, uma caixinha de hambúrguer vegetariano, dá para você comprar, dependendo do local, dá para você comprar 5 ou 6 hambúrgueres não vegetarianos, vamos dizer assim. Não
Got it.
compensa.
I think I have a misconception that people who are vegetarian do almost everything at home they bake their own food, and for that, it's more cheaper than the common diet because they don't have to spend money on meat, and meat is expensive.
Yeah.
All right. Luis, what about you? Do you think it's easier to be vegetarian today than it was in the past?
Well, I totally agree about what Lucas said before. I agree as well that it's more easy to be vegetarian nowadays because we have a lot of options, but these options is very expensive for the mostly of the normal regular people, you know. And I was thinking here, every vegan restaurant in my city is on rich neighborhoods or in rich shopping centers. It's not common to see vegetarian food for low income people. And I think yes, on one hand you have a lot of options, but on the other hand, you have a lot of expensive price to eat this vegan food. But because I think that we need to eat more meat.
For sure, for sure. My father works in big company like forgot the name, Samarco, right? Do you know? Of
Mhm.
course. And he told me that in the restaurant of Samarco, which is very, very big, they have vegetarian and vegan options. And I thought it was very nice for people who follow these diets. And in the past, a restaurant like this that has a lot of I don't have a word for that. A lot of peão, people who need to eat a lot. In the past, I don't think they would serve vegetarian options, and nowadays they have.
Yes, yes, I was remember here when I go to Pantanal, for instance, when I go to the middle of the Pantanal to fish and these things, the peões, the breakfast there is totally meat because the guys needed to to deal with a very heavy work during the day, and all the lunches, all that they eat during the day is a lot of meat. So they need to be strong every time.
For sure, for sure. When did you go to Pantanal, and what were you doing that there?
Well, I like to every year I go to the Pantanal once or twice a year because I love the Pantanal in the time when there's a flood, you know,
Uh,
there's a época de cheia. It's cool to fish and to relax, and I like it when it's dry as well, because a lot is very beautiful. If you had a chance to go, it's very beautiful.
yes, once I was in Bonito.
I love Bonito.
Yes, Bonito is very bonito. And oh my God, my armchair broke. Sorry. And we were about to go to tour in Pantanal, but it was canceled.
Yes, is not. I know this tour guide, but you need to spend a whole week there.
Yes, that also. And
And
você corre o risco of not seeing the animals that you want to see because
yes, yes, and when you go there, you see onça, you see a lot of.
nice, nice. All right, guys, let's go to question number 9. How do cultural or family traditions influence people's choices about eating meat? Lucas.
Question number 8. No, no.
No, yeah, sorry. Question number 8. What are some vegetarian dishes you enjoy even if you're not vegetarian? I know the answer already, but okay, go.
I like Não sei se tem uma tradução para o inglês, lasanha de berinjela, moqueca de banana da terra, hambúrguer de grão de bico e coxinha de jaca. Tapioca and crepioca, I don't know if it's considerate vegetarian, but I like it.
I forgot about a lot of these foods because I love lasanha de berinjela and moqueca de banana da terra. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
What about you, Luis? Can you remember anything that is not with meat in your food?
No, 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 no. My wife is Japanese and she loves Japanese food. I don't like, I never ate, but I was remember there's some kind of fish there, and I can't remember.
You don't like Japanese food?
No, I don't like.
Oh my God, and you married Japanese.
Yes, yes. It's from a traditional family,
What?
and she is from a traditional family that has a
Really?
lot of they are immigrants, they're true immigrants, that came from that ship, and she knows a lot of that recipes, but I don't like. I like food that makes me strong.
Oh my God, that's so weird, but it
Yes.
happens. My boyfriend doesn't like anything. He does like some stuff, but he doesn't like fishes and camarão and things from sea. And I love because I was born in a city in the beach. How can I say that? Litoral. You guys understand. So I love moqueca, I love camarão, lagosta, frutos do mar, and he hates, so it's kind of the same. But when your wife does a typical recipe, Japanese recipe, you can call me because I love Japanese food.
Okay.
All right, guys, question number 9 now. How do cultural or family traditions influence people's choices about eating meat? Lucas.
For me, many cultures and the families have a traditional meat-based dishes, which can make it difficult for some people to give it up. In addition, in many families, meat consumptions in see as a signal of abundance and traditions. Ficou meio confuso, mas acho que é isso.
Nice, nice. I could understand. Luis, what about you? Anything to add?
Yes, I totally agree with Lucas said before, and just wanted to add, when you are grown up, depends of family, they will lead your taste, I think, because I don't know, in my personal experience, again, I think that my parents tried uh, to show me every kind of food in the world for me, for my sister, and well, we tried a lot of things. It's important to be healthy, like my mother says, and don't have falta de ferro, te come muito feijão, essas coisas. Anemia, não podia ter anemia.
For sure, for sure. I think for about this little, I didn't become a vegetarian because my parents were bicho grilo. Do you know this expression in your city? And do you know, Lucas, bicho grilo? Bicho grilo is like pode crer, people who eats healthy and arroz integral, pão integral, you know. And my parents were owners of a store that sells natural products. So in my house, I grew up without a lot of food that I eat today. For example, refrigerante, miojo, that kind of stuff, processed food. And I almost didn't become a vegetarian. I almost become a vegetarian, I think, because they were very inclined to become a vegetarian. All right, guys, let's go to question number 10. Do you think people should reduce their meat consumption even if they don't become fully vegetarian? Lucas.
Yes, of course, reducing meat consumptions can bring in health and the environmental benefits without having to give it up completely. Small changes such as meat-free days a week can make a difference. That's it.
What about you, Luis?
Well, I think that everyone should reduce the consumption of meat, but not go fully vegetarian. I was remember here interview from the singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers under the kids, and he was vegan, and after he started to eat meat, and he was talking about the difference and how he feels better when he starts to eat meat again. And I think that you need to balance. Balance, I think that's the most important word in the world. You know,
For sure, for sure. I heard of some people, I think it was a girl that started to eat a diet that I don't remember the name, but she only ate protein and fat and she didn't eat carbs. And for her, she felt like it was the best diet ever. She felt awake and she didn't need carbs and she felt more productive. So it depends on the person too. All right, question number 11, guys. Um, what's your opinion on ethical reasons for vegetarianism, such as animal rights? Lucas.
I think these are very valid reasons to meet in industry of often involves animal abuse and many people's choice vegetarianism to avoid contributing to this. That's it.
For sure, this part of vegetarianism for me is very touching to care about animal rights. What do you think, Luis?
it's very important. I totally agree. I grew up listen a lot of men who are totally pro animal rights. I am a pro animal rights, and I can see the develop of how animals, like in farms, has been created, being well. Eu vi a evolução de como mudar as coisas em abatedouros, por exemplo. Então é muito legal ver quando você não usa mais, por exemplo, animais para sofrer. Então você vê que é bem interessante assim. So it's very interesting, and not only in the food industry, but in the beauty industry as well. And it's always a good cause fight for animal rights.
For sure. Yeah, there are people who are vegan and they are, I think the concept of vegan is that you don't consume any kind of products that uses animal or that has a part of an animal because they are more worried about animal rights. Question number 12. How do you think restaurants and food industries are adapting to the rise of vegetarianism? Lucas.
Um, for For me, many restaurants are red after vegetarian option, and the industries has invested heavily in meeting alternatives. Today, it's much easier to find products such as plant-based burgers and the plant-based milk. I believe that we are having cheesy variants because of the high price of vegetarian products.
For
That's
sure.
it.
Thank you, Lucas. What about you, Luis?
Oh, I think that's unfortunately it's only one more opportunity to sell more foods, because is the slice of the market for consider number of people who is trying to vegetarianism. Like Luke said before, the price is very high as well. So this can't be a closed gate for everyone who wanna try and make popular, you know. So I think that's needs a lot of challenges to make vegan food or vegetarian is more popular for everyone.
For sure. For sure. Okay, guys, I'm gonna close this meeting here because I don't think we have time for one more. Thank you guys for being with me today. Sorry for the theme. I think we don't have a vegetarian here to help us. Hope I'll see you guys some other time. Bye bye.